Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of the Ultimate Nazi Zombie Storyline. This episode we're doing Verruckt. I'm basically just going to be telling you what I know about Verruckt and what I think may tie into the storyline. Basically, I've got a couple of pictures today that I took off my PlayStation because I played this map today, and yeah, and so I took a couple of pictures. Then again, I can't pause, remember, so just take that into account. We're going to start off with the characters that you play and how they actually get to Zombie Verruckt. Now, Zombie Verruckt is an asylum. Now, an asylum is, the definition for asylum is a place where people, like, it's basically just a mental institution, and that's why the zombies are like how they are. That kind of how they jump through the windows. They jump very, very fast. They break down the windows very quickly. They seem to shake their heads quite a lot, and they sprint ridiculously fast at you. That is because the zombies are kept some of the personality that they were from the humans that they used to be, the crazy zombies, and they got infected and then kept their personality. That's why they're like that. And we think Samantha kind of made them go crazy. There is a couple of little Easter eggs down in the spawns, both the spawns, of course, because you get split into two halves on this map. On the spawn where Juggernaut is, we start with Juggernaut. There is a little wheel, and if you hold X or square on the wheel, it will make a sound like of a saw, and then you will hear a man screaming. Then on the other side, where you will spawn with Quick Revive, if you crouch down and put your player's head into this kind of oven, I think it's an oven thing, it will indeed make a sound of a baby screaming and crying. Now this is very weird, this very, very weird map. There is a lot of writing on the wall, and we believe that Samantha came here. Samantha was here, okay, before the people, right? So Samantha had already died, and everything that I think may have already happened under Reese. I'm not quite sure. But this is definitely Samantha there, doing those writings. And now, as you can see, it's not the best view because my camera kind of fails. But basically, this is the wall. I think it's on the kitchen, just behind near sleight of hand, Speakola. And the bit highlighted with the red line is just a lot of maths colours, and I think I do believe that Samantha has a weird style of like writing, because in the Deriz there is, you can go into aka Samantha's bedroom where the hanging body is, and you will see writing like that. That means help. So I'm not sure if it means help again, but I did say in my last Naruto and Totem video, please go watch it, there'll be an annotation in the corner. Yep, there is, I'm telling you how the P looks like a Grim Reaper, the sword of a Grim Reaper, and I say how help is scattered all over every single zombie map. So help is there every now and again, and then you'll see below, just below that, there is more writing, and I think that says stifles or something like that. Just below there is a lot of weird, very weird writing here from Samantha. I'm not. And then below there it says round 5. Lots of weird writing. But you'll see there, it says, I think it's like 1938240-069 ... These are the coordinates to Area 51. So this is where everyone thought there was going to be an Area 51 map in the coming map packs. Of course, we haven't even had one yet, and we're on our 10th zombie map, which is Moon. So if Moon is not the last zombie map, I'm sure we'll be seeing an Area 51 zombie map. I know we had the Black Ops map, Hangar 18, the multiplayer map, which was set in Area 51. They said it has Easter eggs like to the conspiracy, but no one's actually found anything on that. So I don't know if they were trying to fool us, Seagulls. So yeah, those are the coordinates to Area 51, and they are also proved that more people thought there would be an Area 51 zombie map, because in Shinonuma, of course, you can turn on those 3 radios that spawn, and then there's the guy telling you the Area 51 coordinates, and there is on Dory's the radio. Maxis talked about how there's element 115 at Area 51. Then again, saying the coordinates again and telling that the DG2 should be going on there. So yeah, basically that's what it is. And Samantha has definitely been to Verruckt. Now I just want to talk to you about the characters, the people in Verruckt. So basically, I believe that they got infected, and there were already Marines working there. Now there were many Marines. Most got killed, and 2 got out. Okay. Now the first one is Peter's friend. Now some people thought it was Peter, but it's not. It's Peter's friend, and Peter's friend is the hanging man in Shinonuma, who is missing his right hand. Now you'll just see there on the power switch, there is a right hand, or it might be left hand, I'm not quite sure. There is a right or left hand on the power switch in Zombie Verruckt, and that is how he lost his left hand, okay? So that is why he's lost his left hand. So that is Peter's friend, and I'll go into more detail on how Peter's friend actually died in Shinonuma in my next zombie episode, okay? And then the other one, the other Marine that got away, is actually Tank Dempsey. Now, not many people see Tank Dempsey from actually being in the Verruckt. So I'll just take a sip of my Coke here. I love Coke. Anyway, yeah, not many people see Tank Dempsey as a guy who was actually at Verruckt, but he actually was, and he has no memory of this because he got taken to Doris by Richtofen, and now Richtofen has a plan to brainwash people. Now he has patients that he is trying to brainwash to help him, to assist him. Now these are all scattered through, all proven. Like for example, in the Kina Dead Totem loading screen, he talks about how they have been great use to him. And he's referring to all the characters, Dempsey, Nikolai, and Takeo. So he took Tank Dempsey to Doris, and he brainwashed Tank Dempsey, and he then got he lost his memory. Now Nikolai was also found, left over from the Russians. Nikolai was found, and he was also taken to Doris, and got exactly the same doings as Tank Dempsey, so he can't remember what's going on. Now in Ascension, you'll see sometimes when they Tank Dempsey pack-a-punches, he's saying about how he can somehow remember things before Shinonuma. Now that means that that's just proving my point that Tank Dempsey was someone in Verruckt, and he is slowly regaining his memory of Verruckt, and I'm sure in a move he'll probably completely remember Verruckt, and perhaps they might kill Richtofen. I'm not sure. They might kill Richtofen, but he has a focusing stone, which I'll talk about in my Shangri-La episode, of course. Now, and then I will also be talking about in my next episode how they found what's it called, Takeo. They found Takeo left over in Shinonuma. So Takeo was found in Shinonuma, and he was left over from the Japanese. He got ditched by the Japanese, basically, and because of course he is Japanese. Well, the Imperial, I'm not sure if he's Japanese, whatever. I think that, yeah. And of course Shinonuma is a Japanese swamp, so they found him left over there, and so they came, and they were there, and found Takeo. So Takeo has not actually lost his memory completely, because Richtofen couldn't really, because he wasn't actually at Doris. So he is Takeo. That's why he's quite quiet. He doesn't really say much. So he does not trust any of the other characters, like Dempsey and Nikolai, and of course Richtofen. He does not trust them, and his memory is not being completely wiped, so he has a lot more memory than all of the others. Okay, so that's basically what that means. So yeah, that's basically it for Zombie Verruckt. And of course I went into a lot of detail there. This is going to get more details soon. It'll come about how the Pack-a-Punch is related to the Devil, for example, and Pentagon, like retarded stuff, like completely brain confusing. The World at War maps are not going to be as complex. Doris is probably going to be split into two parts, because Doris I like know so much about. I'll be like going through all of the radio messages. I'll go through two radio messages. I'll go through the new Easter egg that they're putting in the hardened edition of Black Ops, and I'll go through the old one that I talked about. So yeah, that's about it for Zombie Verruckt. And all the other Marines died, except for the two that got away. But Peter's friend is now dead anyway, because he might have found sword for. I'll talk about that in Shinonima. And Tank Dempsey got taken away. So you don't actually play Tank Dempsey. I don't believe he's one of the playable characters. I think he's already gone by the time you play. So thank you for watching this episode. I'll see you in the next Shinonima episode. I'm not quite sure when to do it. It'll probably be in the coming days, because I'm going to be quite busy in the coming days. But it will be uploaded soon. Please enjoy this part. I'm sure you will. Thank you for watching, and please take all of this on board, and remember, like, favourite, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Watch the videos that I put in the corner for you. Thank you so much, and goodbye.